Well, here's your Wallenberg stuff. That's a trip, bro.
Psycho shit
Hard
right
flip,
there.
little revert thing.
That we were just man.
Yeah,
is from
inward
That's just
heel.
fucked.
Etney's album as well.
What's the story behind this, dude? Because you did both of these the same day?
Yeah, the Ghetto Bird was third try, and if you go back to that first angle, I think you can still see one of the filmers setting up, and he was like one of our filmers, like Etney's filmer. And yeah, if you look right here, I want to say he's like holding the tripod in his hand.
In the background?
Yeah, he's setting up his tripod, so he's got his
He's
tripod in
setting
his hand,
it
he's like
up.
extending it.
He's like, hold
and-
on.
And I roll away and I look at him as I'm rolling away, and he literally gives me like this, like, kind of like, I don't want to say pissed off, but just like very upset, sad kind of look of like, dude, you really just did that and I'm not even ready. And like, I was like, damn, dude. And on the way there, we were talking about like tricks to try, and inward heel was one of them. And
He got
honestly,
that one though.
I'm not that confident with inward heels. I don't know how that ended up working out, but it did. And
Wait, was it Sherman?
stoked. Sherman, yeah.
Yay.
Wait a minute. So you got there, you set the roll up, and then you just went for it. And then the dude, he was just setting
All I
up.
did, I think, twice, and then just like hucked a Ghetto Bird once or twice, and then that was third try.
To be honest with you, though,
my God.
I'm just gonna say it. I feel like Wallenberg is small for you.
I did clear a whole extra block.
That's what I'm. Look,
I mean,
I'm
you
just
were
saying, like,
flying.
compared to the other things that you've done, I think Wallenberg is a little small. I think you could fuck that thing up
yeah.
if you.
I mean, he did fuck
He
it
did.
up. Dude, inward heel flip?
Both
Maybe.
of those tricks are not being done again.
Yeah.
Like, well,
You know
we'll
what
see,
I mean?
We'll
though?
yet to be
I
seen.
I feel like he could do many more tricks doing it. Like you could back
Colin
big
and I were
spin.
talking about going back and doing something, maybe.
Yeah.
So wait, did Sherman get the inward heel?
Yeah, he got the inward heel.
Dope. At least he made up for the one he missed.
Did he ask you to do it
he
again?
Didn't, he didn't ask me to do it again. Oh, actually, you know what? He might have asked me to do it again, and I was like, if I'm going to jump down it again, I'll try something else.
Try something else.
Yeah,
there were two other
I'll give you
angles.
something else.
Yeah.
Dude, to be honest with you, you did that very perfect.
Dude, I've never
Look at
even
that.
seen you do that trick. Like, that's why I laughed so hard, because I'd never see you do inward heel flips.
So I came home from that trip, and I showed the Bones TM Jared, and he's like, what's up? You only do inward heels in SF? Because the only other one I think I had in footage at that time was down the Franklin 14.
Oh my god.
I'd be stoked to do it on a fucking 3-step. Like,
What's
yes.
what's the key to that trick, dude? Because there's two different ways. We talk about Daniel Castillo way of doing the inward heel flip, and this is like a heel flip. There's a flip involved, man. Is there any advice you could give me?
So I kicked my foot out kind of directly in front of me, if you see there.
Yeah.
Like straight in front, rather than like, I don't know, like the way it catches my foot kind of, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. The way it catches the flick is like it levels it out as it shoves rather than just barely clipping it so that it still goes, I guess you could say, Muska in a way. The Muska inward heel. Wow. This is kind of more so like the...
To me, that's the
Herman
proper way to
inward
do
heel?
it.
I don't know.
No, you did it the proper way.
Yeah.
How do you? I
think they're both proper though.
they're
The one
not
that
taking
Daniel
away-
does.
Not even taken away
is
from how
interesting.
DL does it.
totally.
At all.
There's just two different ways.
For sure. But like the way that Daniel does it, it couldn't have gone down that set.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
True.
I have a hard time understanding how you would bail on an inward heel flip. Does that make sense? That's where I'm like, okay, you may be able to do it, but to be able to catch it like that, and I don't know. I think my legs would get tangled.
I was going to say, it seems like you get tangled up, huh?
Yeah, it seems scary, dude.
Well, I always found that the inward heel's an interesting trick because the way that you kick your foot and the way that it flips, you kind of lose sight of it for like a split second. You lose sight of it, and then it kind of magically kind of comes back around, and it's either coming back around good or not. You know what I mean?
It's kind of just commitment, honestly, at that
For
point.
me,
It's just like,
I do my switch ones how Daniel does his.
Oh, interesting.
So like for me, like going down the little small 3 at EMB, it wasn't a huge gap. It was more so of a drop. So I was able to jump. I was able to do the switchward inward heel down that and make it over because I didn't have to really go the distance.
Yeah.
With this, I wouldn't try no switchward inward heel down this because I wouldn't be able to make the distance.
Right.
That's funny. When I do my switch ones, I do them like the way Chris does them regular.
Okay.
Like I have that flick, but I mean I wouldn't be confident enough to try that. That'd be insane still.
It's kind of like Tony Taves and This Is My Element. His nollie one kind of goes the way you guys are talking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Versus like Herman's kind of go this way.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Nolly's just a different breed. Nolly's it's almost a whole different trick.
It totally is.
Do you do fakie one? I've seen you do fakie, right?
I did Lock and Yada. That's the only one I've ever done.
Oh.
I do want to do another one though.
Have you done inward heel flip recently?
No. This is the
last
one I done. I don't even really do it like for Instagram clips either. It's just one of those ones that's on the back burner, comes out when it needs to.
It's a good trick to have on the back burner.
Fuck yeah.
Let me tell you something.
You got to keep some hidden, like you guys were talking about when you put out parts. Like if everyone sees everything on Instagram, then
No doubt.
it's not going to have that like impact in parts.
I feel you.
There you
man.
go. That's
You
a big
gotta think different these days, bro. You really do.
Yeah.
That's a big discussion. I had homie Kevin Parrott hit me up, same thing today. He's like, yo, you guys got to talk about that or highlight that more about the tricks in the Instagram and the video parts, please.
Yeah.
Kevin Parrott, the homie from UK.
Yeah. He hit me up talking about that. And I was like, dude, you know what's funny? I think we do talk about that quite often.
We do.
Yeah.
A lot of these Instagram clips, I bug out. I'm like, dude, I would have saved that. You know, but that's just, that's where we are with skateboarding, man.
Yeah.
It's evolved quite a bit.
Or you just be like Chris and have in the back burner, throw it out every now and then.
Throw it out, bro.
There you go.
Oh, you talking about Chris Joslin?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, Instagram's a funny topic. I mean, I try to post a lot, but I try to also not like give it my all. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I try to be very consistent with it because, like you guys are saying, like that's what sponsors like. They like to see you promoting content, and kids love it.
Sure.
But like for example, in a 3-minute video part or 4-minute video part, there's so many tricks that like you could get away with doing maybe a handful of tricks on Instagram a lot and then saving a lot for video parts only.
True.
Or like, for example, when you post on Instagram, there's skate parks, which like have your average like hip or your ledge or your little down rail. But when you film for a video part, a lot of times it's like spots that aren't at skate parks, so you wouldn't have even had the opportunity to film that trick for Instagram.
Kids just want to see you skate, man. You post a couple skate park Instagrams. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't give it away, though,
Yeah.